Hey guys, I'm back for more of my Blu-rays, and we're starting off with C. I'm going to try to make it to the end of J, or G, not J. J takes a little too much. Anyways, first is Cat in the Hat, live action with Mike Myers. People actually thought it was stupid, but in many ways it was kind of cute. And come on, they're kids. We got the animated Chipmunk adventure. Grew up on this one. 1987. I was 5 when it came out. Shows how old I am. But it's a very cute Chipmunk one. Definitely good. Prince Caspian from the Chronicles of Narnia. This one is kind of a special one because it's got 3 discs. A lot of extras. Yeah. DVD in here has no discard. In gray. We got the Voyage of the Dawn Treader, also Narnia. And out of the 3, that one was kind of the most boring. I do actually have the DVD of the first one, that's an extended version, but currently it's in storage. Hopefully soon I can get it out because I do like that one. We got the steelbook of the live-action Cinderella, which is good movie. I'm not sure if it's the best adaptation of Cinderella, but it is a good one. And Clash of the Titans, the 2010 one with Sam Worthington. And very different take on Perseus. Just wish they did not put him with who he was with, because in every storybook and everything he ends up with, I believe her name was Andromeda, princess. That one he does not, but otherwise it was good. It's got a lot of great actors: Liam Neeson, Ralph Fiennes, Sam Worthington. It's also got Mads Mikkelsen. And one of the soldiers that end up with him is Sir Davos Seaworth. It's got Clue, the movie, based off the board game, which when this originally came out in theaters, I think in 85, I think it was when it originally came out. Yeah, 1985. It was actually unique in a way because every theater played a different ending. There was 3 different endings, and each one had the different ones. So you never knew which one you were getting. This one has all 3 of them. Now here's my surprise one. I did do an unboxing in my previous trying to record this, but 25 minutes, it wouldn't let me post it. But it is Clueless with Alicia Silverstone. And it does come with a digital code that I will be giving away. For this one, though, you cannot just say enter me. You can only put the question mark emoji or a question mark. You cannot put anything else. If you put enter me, you do not get to be entered. And the reason I am doing this, so people actually watch the video so they know how to enter. Like I said, if you don't do that, you will not be entered. So, that was my surprise. You get a new digital code. It's been a while since I gave one away. So, there you go. Next, I have The Count of Monte Cristo, which also has a few good actors. One of the people in here plays Draco Malfoy's mother in the Harry Potter movies. If you watch it, you'll know exactly who she is. And there is also a book based on this, and it is definitely different than the book in a lot of ways, yet similar in others. And yes, I've read the book. The Craft. about witches. And it's very interesting, especially if you like witches. And shows witches in high school. Not a good thing. Cutthroat Island with Gina Davis. It's one of those cheesy pirate movies, but it's not too bad. And it's basically what a female pirate. If you're a woman, want woman power, there's the pirate captain who's a woman. The Dark Crystal, 4K. Now this is one of my all-time favorite movies. I think my all-time favorite is still Star Wars. But for like one I can watch 1,000 times over, this is definitely one. They do have that TV series of Age of Resistance. That's about it. It's supposed to be a prequel. And they might be doing a second season soon. Hopefully. Because the first season left a lot of questions. It's like if you're going to tie it into the movie, you might want to do a little bit more. And next I have The Darkest Hour. It has a 3D Blu-ray. It's basically an alien movie where they come down and they kill us with energy. Because they're after our energy. And one way to hide from them, it's very interesting. It requires like plexiglass. Because it apparently interrupts our neurotranslators or whatever, that they can't see them. This one's a triple feature for Samuel L. Jackson. I put it under D because of the first movie. Deep Blue Sea, The Long Kiss Goodnight, and Snakes on a Plane. Which, there's a MF bomb thing throughout that people love to say. That's where it came from. And another reason I don't want to fly. This one apparently is interesting. I have watched it. Gina Davis goes from a cute little homemaker kind of woman to a woman who apparently cusses enough to make a sailor blush. The Deep Blue Sea. It involves sharks. And you can't go wrong with Samuel L. Jackson. No, you just can't. Then I have Deep Blue Sea 2, which is a direct-to-video kind of movie. And the only thing in common this has with the original is involves scientifically altered sharks that kill a lot of people in a research station in the middle of nowhere, in the ocean. So there's a third one that came out, Deep Blue Sea 3, that is actually directly linked to this one. Because it involves the main shark, or at least her offspring. So it does directly tie into that one. Then we got Deep Impact, with another actor you can't go wrong with, or Mr. Morgan Freeman. It's got Elijah Wood, Robert Duvall, Tia Moni. I don't know how to say her name, but it's basically one of those end of the world type movies. If I want a good cry, I watch because the ending makes me cry like really hard. And another 4K, Doctor Sleep, with the director's cut. Which, if you've watched my videos before, you know I did do a review on it. Not my favorite Stephen King movie. My favorite is probably Rose Red. Of course, I am a sucker for ghosts. And Doom, a video game adaptation of the movie. Video game movie, basically. And it does actually have a first shooter point of view at one point. It's got The Rock, Kyle Urban, and a bunch of other people. And it takes place in the future. There's a twist with The Rock at the end. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Next, they have Dracula Untold. A new twist on the Dracula's legend. With Luke Evans. And little boy right there is Rickon Stark from Game of Thrones. It took me years to know that. I didn't really pay attention. And it's got Dominic Cooper, who plays Howard Stark in Captain America. Dragonheart Vengeance. Love the holographicness of this cover. Which, if you ever watch the Dragonheart movies, you know basically what it kind of is about. But this time the dragon is a female dragon, and she breathes ice, not fire. Got Dragon Wars, D-War. It's a more of a Korean kind of background. So it's based off Korean legends, which is why they look more like snakes. They're called imugi. So if you like foreign history kind of thing, there you go. Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove. Like this movie? Very cute. I love the whole thing with everybody. I mean, even Yzma's funny. Who's voiced by the original Catwoman. Just forgot what her name was. Shows how much I pay attention. And I haven't watched Kronk's New Groove yet, but it's supposed to be funny as well. And this one actually might have a murderer in it. Because there's a part where a spider eats a fly, and right before the spider eats the fly fly is going, help me, help me. And apparently, animals can't talk unless they were human first. So it's possible we had a murder in this movie. There's a YouTube channel called The Amazing Top 10, or Most Amazing Top 10. That has a lot of theories on that one. It's a creepy channel, so if you like it, go watch it. We got Ever After, Cinderella story, which is a different take on the Cinderella story, and probably my most favorite of them. It was actually Drew Barrymore's comeback movie, which I think at the time it was kind of like an underrated movie, and now it's very popular. And it's got Angelica Houston and Dougray Scott, and I love Leonardo da Vinci in this. He is just funny. And it probably says my most favorite word out of a movie, which is horseshit. The Expendables 2. Great action cast ensemble. Think of pretty much every older action star. And you got this, which was Sylvester Stallone's point. But you can't go wrong with them. Then we got the Expendables 3. That has old cast and new cast. And has a Twilight vampire. Colin Lutz, who plays Emmett. He's a funny vampire. One of the only reasons to watch it. The vampires. And of course, Harrison Ford. Can't go wrong with him. And it's got a lot of good people. Anyways, I can't get to the rest of them in this video, but I will get to more. So, keep an eye out for that. And remember, the clueless, to enter, you have to put the face emoji that looks like he's thinking, kind of like a clueless, or a question mark, for those like Herman who can't do emojis. If you just put enter me, or you mention about entering you, no, you won't get entered. But there you go, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.